Alrighty. Let's get back to the action. Okay. So, yes. So you were heading back to town, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to find the priest.
So you head back to Tallow, Thorpe. Well, as you wander back into the gates from Tallow, Thorpe, I'm going to move these guys around a little bit. Do your damn jobs. And here you guys are coming in the gate from the south or from the west. The first thing you notice is a lot of the flames have been brought a lot more under control. It seems like now there are no more flaming skeletons running around, basically igniting everything they've been doing. They are going a long way to putting all the flames out and re-securing the town. By the looks of it, though, pretty much the entire town is going to need an extreme amount of carpentry work.
They should get that blacksmith from the first town.
Right?
Yeah.
Patch up his holes with 2 planks.
Schmickles! Thank you for the follow. Schmickles.
I'm
and Origin
immediately
6666.
So-
I think we missed you while we were AFK, so thank you for the follow as well.
So I seem to recall we asked one of the militiamen to load our sack into that house.
The bulging
Yep.
sack.
The bulging sack.
The
So I'm going to
bulging
kind of
sack.
beeline straight for it, knowing that Piper probably will deal with all the militiamen and the ordering and stuff.
Okay.
I
Well,
just
now
care
they're
about the
not
contents.
under assault. They seem quite capable of organizing themselves to douse fires. It was battling armies of undead. In amongst all that, they were having a hard time with.
Got it. Yeah,
So-
so I'm heading towards the house.
Okay.
Did we take the horses to the chapel?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
Where's
we
my
walked
horse?
Good question. You kind of abandoned those in the middle of the town.
Oh
We
boy.
Yes, you did.
Are they there?
Not that you can see. As you wander to the center, looking to your left and right, just like, does anybody here see my horse? There's a dirty great cart or wagon right here.
Maybe Arya can track from where you last saw him. Maybe there's some hoof prints.
Okay, go ahead and make a tracking
Or
check.
you could just ask someone.
Yeah, but
But
Arya
that's-
wants to be useful.
But that doesn't give Arya the
By
chance to
looking
roll a
for
natural
tracks.
20, does it? So-
I'm gonna ignore them and go straight to the house for the sack.
okay. So go ahead and do your track check, Ari.
Okay. She stares at the ground. Closer, tasting the dirt.
Alrighty. Yep, it's not too hard to see that they were dragged. It looks like they went southwards.
They went south here, took a left. There they are.
Okay. When you get to this house down here, you basically find a lot of injured, wounded people, all leaning up and in and out around the building. The horse and cart is there, or the wagon is there. Gypsy is there tied up, and the priest seems to have set himself up some kind of like mini hospital in the only other remaining building that was not incinerated.
Excellent.
So yes,
All right,
all
well,
your
I would have
stuff
made my
is there.
way to
Okay.
my horse, so.
All right. So the priest is there.
Seamus!
He says, "Heavens, you're back!
We are.
Did you find the nasty fellow?
We did, and he's no longer a problem to anybody.
Excellent. Excellent. Well,
Um,
as you can see, I think he managed to put a lot of harm in on this town before he met his demise, but I'm glad that he will not do it to anybody else."
Yes. You wouldn't happen to be able to help me. I am quite injured.
I probably can in the morn, but I'm all spent. There's a lot of seriously injured people here, and no offense to you,
understand.
lass, but some that were a lot closer to death than you.
Well, a few minutes ago, I was in that position as well, but thanks to Arya, I've been stabilized.
Oh, so are you a healer too, lass?
I am. I was
Would
wondering
you
if
like
I
to
could
help out?
talk to
we
you.
could certainly need a separate pair of hands to help us here.
Yes, I would love to spend some time with you.
Alrighty.
Jeez, go away.
Boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom. Little bald slap head.
I actually have a lot of questions for you.
Alrighty.
God.
I don't want to roleplay that out. It's secret.
Yeah, that's fine. Come with me into the barn, priest. I have some secret things to do.
It'll make sense later.
Right? Are you able to log back into
Yeah,
Battle.net?
I'm working on that.
Okay, cool. Makes it hard to say anything secretive to you right now.
It's loading.
So while you guys are having that conversation, can Piper just kind of go around and like visit the sick and just kind of like give them a little morale boost? She's just kind of taken on that. She feels a little like, protective of the people.
What happened to you? One of the ghouls ripped my arm off. There. You'll soon grow a new one.
It's fine. He's a scratch. No, she'll commend them on their bravery and
Alrighty.
make them feel good about their life.
Veslar, you go back to the house to get the bag of stuff.
It is there, correct? And full still? Is it?
Yeah, it is there.
I want to lay out all the stuff on the floor, because I imagine it's an empty floor. I mean, it was an empty house, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I mean,
I want
it was an empty house, as in no one was living in it, but it's still furnished.
Well, I'm going to go to an empty part of it.
Thank you for the
An
follow.
empty section, so I can empty all the stuff on the floor,
Okay.
get some light around so I can look at everything. And then I'm just going to start, investigating.
Alrighty.
What's
looking
there?
through all the paraphernalia, there are human skulls, femur bones, there is grave dirt, there's sulfur, pestle and mortars, bottles of strange-looking translucid liquids.
Secret conversation.
I know,
So,
seriously.
Yep.
There's a book there too, right?
No,
Wasn't
he's
there a
not
book
that
of spells?
stupid, Jane. He really isn't. He won't fall for that. Sorry. He's talking about you, Shaggy, not to you. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe I am that stupid. It is entirely possible.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, it's all the trappings of dark magic.
All right,
The sort of things that don't need to fall into the hands of the average layman.
So pretty much most of what I see, I would feel inclined to burn or destroy.
Probably for the most part, yeah.
There was a book on that table though, right? A book on necromancy,
Yes.
and I would probably keep that because, while it's dark magic, it's probably useful to some capacity, maybe for Erasmus Baldor or some,
Yeah.
for a purpose.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the letter then. I want to see what the letter was.
Well, okay. Then I suppose I will show you
Oh,
The letter.
Yay!
show to
Get to see
players. Let's see. In player's journal, let's add it to
And before
Shaggy.
conspiracy theory, this is what I think.
Okay. So are you able to see it, Shaggy?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty. I will leave it up if the viewers would like to read it. I don't necessarily know that Shaggy is going to reveal this to everybody, so I can't read it aloud, really. But
I won't look.
Yeah, I'm trying. Well, let's not read. So
must
tempting.
not read the thingy.
Okay, so I'm gonna bundle up the sack, I guess.
Mhm.
Take the letter, and I guess head back to the cross section,
Okay.
and then look south and see people milling
Yeah, I
around.
mean, you find them, no problem. Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna go up to Piper and just Piper, and I'm gonna hand
Well, that's
her the
okay
note.
because Arya is off doing things with the priest anyway.
Oh, yeah, she is. So yeah, I'm gonna hand Piper the note, so Piper can read it.
Okay. Well, then let me add the note
Note hype. I'm excited.
to your journal as well. And there you
Got
are.
it.
You should be able to see it as well.
I think we know where we're gonna have to go, Piper.
But it would appear that he was clearly intending to send this letter. Not, it wasn't received. It was something he was going to send.
Okay. So that was the necromancer's name at the bottom.
Yep.
Yes, but the other guy is in
Cardinal.
Lusker. So yes, Piper, what do you think?
Yeah, I think we should make our way to Lusker.
I'm gonna hold up the sack and say, there is a book on necromancy in here, a lot of ingredients and stuff that make that possible.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and read it, and unless you tell Jane, then obviously this is player knowledge, not borrowed knowledge. Okay, so if you can't read it, chat, I'll read it for you. It says, "My experiments are working. This new power seems volatile and difficult to control, yet extremely powerful. Unfortunately, I have not been able to finish my work as some meddlesome individuals, one, a witch hunter of sorts, have caused me to relocate. I have set up temporarily in the village of Tallow, Thorpe, and I am testing my newest creation here to great effect. I will make my way to you in Lusker as soon as I am able, and will share my research with you then. Yours in darkness and in service of our Lord, Carden Harrell."
Pardon!
Ironically, however, this is not the only note that is about to come into play. As a horse comes galloping southwards down the road, stopping people at random, and you notice you're looking up the main street, and you see one of the militia kind of point in your direction. He comes galloping up to you, and he says, "Veslar Noloth! Which one of you is Veslar Noloth?"
I am.
"I have a message for you, sir."
What?
He reaches inside and pulls out a note.
I'm gonna look at Veslar and kind of say, "Erasmus."
"Here is a note that I'm not going to give to you because you're too rude. Bye."
No, I'm going to take the note.
Okay, he hands you the note with one hand and holds out his right hand with the other, like...
25
It
gold.
has been an extremely difficult journey. Unfortunately, you were not where I was originally sent. I've been on your trail for over 4.5 days. Having to sleep outside because I couldn't afford the inn fare.
Yeah, I'm just going to, high five him.
Okay,
And say,
he kind of
"Thank
raises
you."
an eyebrow. I see. Well, fair enough then.
Just look at Piper and I say,
He turns
"Erasmus."
around, and as he rides off, you hear him grumble something about, "Hope your stupid hat falls over your eyes and you trip and stub your toe."
Can I do a listen check?
Bastard.
Because I might want to know my crossbow doesn't matter.
And he rides
Damn
away.
it! Alright. So I'm going to open that note.
Okay. Here, I will add it to your journal first then.
Oh my god. Fucking Erasmus writes too much, man.
Hey, this is the first time Erasmus has had chance to actually communicate with you since the very first episode, so...
Is it? Do we all get to see it?
That's up to him. Whether he shows it to you or not. But I will read it to chat in a moment anyway, but
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
read it to chat while I read it. Because
okay. And then you can tell me, okay, Veslar,
Yeah.
I trust this letter finds you and the sisters well, and that you have been able to continue the work in my absence and have upheld the integrity of the Order. I have recovered, and by the time this letter finds you, we will be traveling northwest to investigate something most disturbing. I write to warn you of a change that has been reported by several of our Order. It seems an increase in the number of practitioners of the dark arts have been noted, and that corruption seems to be seeping into every common town and hamlet. Even some strong-willed members of our Order have succumbed to dark temptation and corruption. Only 2 days ago, I had to hunt down and kill Darius Fazil, a high-ranking member of our Order. May Pilar protect you, Erasmus Baldor.
What the what?
yeah, I'm actually going to show this to Piper as well. Because there's no reason why I would not show it to Piper.
Oh, bloody K then. There you are.
I just look at Piper and I say, this does not bode well.
Did he say, I will be traveling northwest? He didn't tell us where.
Yep.
Where did we leave him off to? In the first episode, you told the initiate told us the name of the town.
Yeah, he is going more in the direction of, if he's going northwest, that's heading towards Corthan in that area.
Oh, hey, good times.
I'm gonna grab the priest. Or no, he's with. Never mind, he's not there.
He's off.
I'm gonna grab one of the guards and say, "You there? Could you tell me where's Luskar from here?"
About 3 days southwest.
Thank you.
If you just leave town and follow the southwestern or follow the western road, it will take you straight to Luska.
Thank you. So I'll tell Veslar and say, "Well, now what do we do?"
Well, he seems to be on his own mission. We should continue our own. I mean, whoever this Cardin guy was going for, it was in Lusker. Research. Creature. Fiery skeleton. Obviously, that was part of the experiment. I've never seen... I mean, I've never seen those things before.
Nope.
Right, Gord?
No,
okay.
You have
yeah.
not.
I mean,
Definitely
I've never
Is
seen...
there anything about that in your book?
You want to look through a necromancer's book with me?
Is anything gonna happen to us?
I think we'll be fine.
You will
Come on,
learn.
you've seen Hocus Pocus.
Just Piper, don't read
Just don't
anything
light
out
any
loud.
bloody candles, any black
If there's
candles.
anything that says recite here, don't recite.
If a cat jumps on the book and shuts it, bloody listen. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh god, that cat. So since
Thanks.
Arya's doing the priest, Piper and I are gonna read the book. Look into the book and see what's there.
Okay.
Zachary Binks. Zachary. All right, so I'm assuming we're probably gonna get, some rest in, some healing, some
Yeah.
food, some sleep.
Okay.
You know-
you can achieve all of those things
Yeah,
here
some
at the
food.
makeshift hospital.
I'm thinking we'll probably go back to our little hut, wouldn't we?
You
I
can go
would.
there if you wish, but
Yeah.
you're on your own there. There's no... It's you, yourselves, and you.
Yeah. So
Well, we
let's
don't
get some.
need overhearing ears.
So I'm
No,
gonna go to the
you all
fire.
can go there to discuss things, but I mean, you can have a good meal there at the hospital, and in the morning can get some healing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go
Being
into
a
the little
priest
hut.
of Pelor in the morning, he'll be able to have all of you back to full. I mean, a priest of St. Cuthbert, he'll be able to have all of you back to full, probably. Pretty much.
So we can put our health back to full?
How many... Let's see. How many
I was
hit
down
points-
20.
You're down 20?
Same.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not going to have any problems. The first heal he does on you did... Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, so by the morning, all of you will be fully healed by the power of Cuthbert.
I'm gonna go into the hut with Piper to the fireplace, and I'm gonna go through the sack again and throw out all the stuff that's not healthy or good.
So all of it then.
Pretty much.
Including the sack.
Including the sack, but not the book. The book
Right.
we're
The
keeping.
tainted sack now.
Right, that's right. The sack's got the taint on it.
Your little
I mean, can I do a
Connected
last?
right to it.
Can I do a last minute appraisal or Arcana check on the thing? I mean, appraisal probably.
On
not
what?
yet. On the stuff, like maybe there's some herbalism stuff that might.
Yeah, go ahead.
I imagine I would see if there's anything herbalistically or alchemic.
I mean, there's no actual herbs here, but I mean, obviously there's liquids with strange translucid liquids that are something.
So would that be apothecary?
Yep.
All right. Well,
There's
I
some
do want to
magical
see what those
potions, and then you'll find out what they do.
are. Nope. Or I won't.
Okay. They're not labeled. When you kind of open them, they're vile smelling. You believe that possibly have gone off,
Gone off.
as in they're bad. Like,
Is there any
That's
like ants or
spoiled.
insects or something? Can I pour it on in the hut? Any living thing that I
what
can
are you, a
experiment
12-year-old boy? Do you want a magnifying glass to go with that?
Probably.
Pretty please? Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. I do want to search for a rat or some mouse. I would probably.
Well, for argument's sake, we're gonna say that after 5 minutes searching, you find a rodent.
Okay.
Rodent type.
I'm gonna try to capture it. Obviously.
Okay, you successfully capture the rodent.
And
That is no
I'm
match
gonna,
for a 6th level witch hunter.
Well, thank God.
Actually, it's you. It might be a match for you.
I'm gonna.
Depends if he has to jump to catch it.
Or if he has to roll a dice to catch it, because he'll roll a 1.
I'm gonna take the vial of the unknown stuff and try to pour it in its mouth, maybe.
And Ricky Gervais shows up and slaps you really hard because he's a huge animal advocate. Peter shows up and arrests you. Okay, it coughs, it splutters. It doesn't immediately die.
Maybe it'll die if I drown it. No, okay.
What if I stab on it? If I step on it, does it die then?
I'm gonna throw the rat or the mouse out the window. I'm just gonna throw it. Because it's in the house is disturbing. I mean, I want it out of my house. And then I'm gonna just destroy all that shit except for the book.
Why would you do that to Fievel, Shaggy?
You
Why?
just fucked up Fievel, man. Fievel.
I know, right? Fievel goes west. He should have gone east.
Yeah.
It would have been safer, apparently.
Alright, so yeah, I got rid of everything pretty much.
Okay.
Except the book.
After a lengthy discussion with the priest of St. Cuthbert, Arya, you are more knowledgeable about Cuthbertarian things and priestly things in general.
Cool. I go back to find Piper.
He regales you of many of his valiant tales of saving towns from being burnt to death and battling off hordes of ghouls, all stuff that you've kind of heard already because you were here firsthand. But he also tells you of other things that he's done to catch, bringing wrongdoers to justice, helping the sick, all that stuff.
So Arya goes back to Piper and she's just positively glowing and smiling a lot. Like, Piper,
Don't you do
hello.
I'm waiting for chat to say it.
Ari, are you well?
Yes, I'm fantastic. Thank you. What's going on?
Just looking through some of the Necromancer's things. It appears we have a mission again.
Oh, of course. Tell me, what is it?
Well, I think we're heading to another town.
I love towns.
Preferably ones that are not on fire.
Yes. Did we decide if we're going after Erasmus or if we're going south?
We're going south.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Well,
so
also, bearing the fact that that guy told you he's been looking for you for 4.5 days from where you were supposed to be, it's probably that letter was probably written over a week ago. So he could be so far northwest by now.
Yeah, he's in Sorrowmorn dealing with Sally. Pretty much by this point in time.
So we'll be heading south to the town of
Lusker.
Southwest to Lusker it is! Alrighty.
Lusker.
Lusker.
First
we're
thing
gonna
in the morning.
First thing in the
Gather
morning,
our
then we're gonna get healed, and then we're gonna go.
Supplies that we can gather, probably not
Alright.
much.
Are any of you choosing to relay or depart any of the lettery goodness or knowledge to Arya at this point?
Not me.
No.
Okay. I wondered if you would, just being the sister.
All she needs to know is I'll tell, like, we've been given a mission. We need to head south to the town of Lusker. That's all she needs.
Alrighty. Okay. So, 3 days southwest to Lusker. The road to the river-mouth town of Lusker is a good one. Flat, fairly smooth, and wide enough for the wagon. The first day you travel along open plains. You can see woodlands ahead in the distance, and you estimate that you'll probably arrive among the evergreen trees probably during the second day. Towards the late afternoon and evening, the all-familiar purple moon is in the sky, just like it has been for the last 3 or 4 days, and it is still a full moon. It hasn't waned at all. That instant foreboding feeling as the hairs begin to stand up on the backs of your necks, and you get that feeling that you're being watched is there.
Now I see it.
Oh yeah,
Is there
you've not
any-
seen it yet.
Yeah,
because
you
you've
haven't.
always been
Now
blinded.
So now can I do an Arcana check or
Yes,
a
you
religion
can.
check or okay? Because that shit freaks me out. All right, 19.
19. Okay. You have heard members of your order, including Erasmus, discussing aspects of the moon. The weirdest thing is, though, whenever you kind of got close in your initiative goodness, they always tend to shut up. So you don't know. What you know about it is always a sign of a really, really bad omen. Nothing minor is ever responsible. It's always something catastrophic, like end of the world shit. That's enough knowledge to scare the living bejesus out of you. But you never really got enough information to know anything about it, if that makes sense.
Right, so I'm going to take out Cardin's book note again, and I'm going to say, I'm just going to keep repeating pretty much that whole night. Yours in darkness in service of our Lord. I mean, I'm just under my breath. Yours in darkness in service of our Lord.
Creepy. Arya sees
Dear
that you're
Satan,
holding
because
something.
Would you be my neighbor?
She says, what's that? Is that the letter?
I'm just going to ignore Arya. I really am, because I'm just,
Fine.
mulling over...
She
I
starts
can just have
singing.
these horrible visualizations now. You're so mean to her. I just
This
visualize
is-
him going "Ugh," and just pushing her straight off the car. Like,
If she's being ignored, this is what she's gonna sing.
Uh-oh.
Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since January, February, June, or July. Over and over again. Over and over again.
irritation factor increased by 5.
Yes.
Wow.
And after like the third or fourth time she sings it, Piper's just gonna kind of like come
It's
along
in your
with
head
her,
now.
not realizing
Shine
she's doing
shine
it.
on harvest. Okay, so yeah. Veslar is like looking noticeably probably irritated by now as he's attempting to read and failing miserably.
Venting my frustration. I'm going to put the letter away. I'm going to look at my crossbow and see what the damage is, knowing that I probably can't repair it, right? It's string.
You can repair it if you have a string, but you don't have one.
No string for you.
Does Arya have a string? No.
Probably
Please
not.
say she
String
does.
on my lute.
They don't have a. Yeah.
I would totally do that.
Don't.
I would totally do that.
It won't work. It's not flexible or buoyant. It's not
It's
flexible
like-
enough. It's too rigid.
Well, if she keeps singing that damn song, I might just think it might work.
He's gonna grab it, smash it, and then hand it back broken and go, "Oh, sorry."
Don't you dare touch my lute. They almost said Radovan.
You don't touch my lord.
Do not touch my dudes. Okay, fine.
All right.
fine.
So yeah, it's starting to get dark. Do you want to keep pushing on and get into the middle of the trees by nighttime, or would you rather rest on the roadside?
Have we seen anybody passing us along the road? Is it strangely
no,
abandoned again?
it's strangely quiet.
Let's keep going.
I mean, it's logical that no one would be coming from this direction because most people are not going to go to a burning town. So if they can see a town on fire, a lot of people may or may not. I mean, they're going to be like, whatever that is, we don't want to know. So that might have something to do with it, or maybe everybody's all paranoid and worried and no one wants to travel around with the big purple moon.
Vest, do you want to get to the trees, or are you okay just camping out?
I mean, you can see like a small cup of trees up to your up on this roadside to your left. A few bushes, enough to give you a little bit of shelter without kind of getting yourself in the middle of a forest at night.
Let's cop a feel over to those trees then.
Say what now?
Said cop of trees. I just wanted to do that. All
I
right,
know.
let's go to the trees.
Okay, here you go.
Ooh.
All right, so you
Like
pull
you.
your wagon off to the side. Do what you will with Gypsy. All right, do you wish to set up any kind of encampment here, or? I mean, other than these small trees and bushes, you can see a reasonable amount of distance, like all around you, because it's still open plains. So nothing can really come up upon you without, unless it's extremely stealthy. I mean, you'd see it. But of course, the other thing that you're starting to notice is everything has got at nighttime, everything seems to have like an odd purplish hue to it. Like the reflection of the purple light of the moon is making everything have like a little hint of purple.
Do we need a fire for warmth at this point?
It's not impeccably cold.
Then I'm going to suggest we don't light a fire, but we do have a watch. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm lighting a fire.
You want a fire?
I'm gonna brew a potion.
Okay,
Just because
sounds
I
good.
haven't in so long, and I also want to do an herbalism check around to these like trees and stuff, just in the general area.
Okay, well, go ahead and make your herbalism check.
Herbalism hype. There we go.
Okay. You kind of look underneath the bushes where you know sometimes small herbs and stuff will grow for shelter, and you find a few choice herbs and strange, nasty little plants and weeds.
Okay, I'm gonna harvest them
Okay.
because I can. I already took some wolfsbane and whatchamacallit.
All right. What is everybody else doing? Not lighting the fire? I mean, of
Not
course, the
lighting the
wagon
fire.
is pretty. This is a wagon. It's not a cart, so you can go. You can open the door and get in the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna light a fire, brew an arcana potion, and drink it, just because.
okay, so you are going to light a fire.
Yes, I am lighting a fire for sure.
All right. Your suggestion was duly ignored, apparently, Piper.
Nope, that's fine. I'm not mad about it.
At least it's warm. There you go. Have a bonfire.
Oh, hi.
Yay!
And enjoy some bonbons.
The rat
Do you have any
fire. Thanks for that
s'mores?
follow.
Do you have any
S'mores.
s'mores? No.
Should have saved that rat.
I was gonna say that right for s'more. Wait,
Should
what?
save Fievel.
Yeah,
I
right.
will. I can sing a song and see if it summons the rats or the mouse, the mice.
No. Why don't you go to sleep?
Okay. Well, let's put you three here. Ignore the fact that there are duplicates of you on the cart and horses.
Okay.
You are not, in fact. And we'll tie that horse off there. There you go.
Mirror image.
Yep. Doppelgangers. Okay, so, yep, you all gather around the fire.
I'm
Warm
gonna look
yourselves
at.
up. You brew your stinky ass nocturnal potion.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna extract the necromancer's book and I'm gonna say to Arya, "Can you detect magic on this?"
Yes.
Obviously, it's probably magical, being a necromancer book, but
The book itself is not magical. It may
so
contain
I'm gonna,
arcane writing, but there's no innate magic on the book.
so I'm gonna open it up and start to read it.
Okay. During this time, Piper is off, kind of wandering around and checking the outskirts and stuff like that.
Roaming.
Roaming. Okay. Looking out across the fields around you, being that it is nicely dusk, all the little rodents and rabbits and voles are all popping out and
Dan nodding their head to the beat of the song.
yep, bobbing away, and attracting the attention of. Okay, yes, a kind of large predatory owl.
Cool.
Kind of comes swooping down and snatches up one of the voles and like lands flapping its wings and then begins to like peck it and rip it apart.
Awesome.
Do you
I'm
wish
just
to
gonna-
do anything with it?
I do. I would like to attempt to. Is the proper terminology to charm it, or tame it, or catch it?
Basically, you have to catch it first and then you begin your taming process. Yeah.
Alright,
So it's kind of like animal handling is what you're going to want first.
try and catch it.
You have 15 or above with animal handling to successfully grab the thing. Yes!
Ooh.
Okay. So you pounce on it, throw a bag over its head.
Club
wrap
it.
up,
No.
And club it to death. Die,
Oh,
seal,
no,
die!
this
Die,
is
baby
animal
seal!
cruelty stream time.
Does Veslar and Arya hear this? Imagine just, like,
probably
flapping
not.
and fluttering.
I mean, she's a good way. Y'all are listening to the crackling of the fire. She just wandered off by herself, and you're probably unaware of what she's doing. Plus, there's a massive wagon and horses all in the way, so you know.
Yeah. True. Okay.
Alrighty. So, yep, you have successfully captured it. So basically, you just have to like spend time. You know, you need to tether it, and you'll let it fly around, staying tethered, and all that sort of stuff, and spend time over a period of days and a few weeks, and you can then start to train it shit. So,
So
you may
I will.
you
I
may
will do that.
add add an owl to your inventory.
What color is my owl?
What color would you like it to be?
Harry
Like
Potter's
a
owl.
grayish,
Like a tawny
barn owl kind of
Okay,
thing.
that'll work. That sounds fine by me.
Okay, Gore. Gotta search for it and find it, man.
Now I'm just looking to add something here. Let's see. That's what we want.
What the?
What the what?
Successful animal.
There you go. Have a victory fanfare for catching your animal. So she's been trying to do that for a while.
I have been.
Didn't even know she could.
I think a falcon would have been cooler, but I'm alright with an owl.
Hey, the owl probably won't live forever. All right, so here you are
As
at
if I can help it. Hedwig.
the sounds of night. There you go.
So I will bring my new owl friend back and
Alright.
get it all tethered, and I'll spend some time with it.
Look what I've got. Delicious.
I'm
Throw it on
gonna
the
look
fire.
up.
No.
I'm gonna look up at Piper and be like, "What are you doing?
I've been wanting to tame a bird for a while.
My little friend.
Why? They're
Pretty bird, pretty bird.
birds."
Hyperborea, thank you for that follow.
She can. Is it a boy or a girl owl?
Well, look under it.
Are you going to sex it? Let's make a dice roll and see, shall we?
You gotta look under the. Look under the.
It
hood.
is a female owl.
Okay.
Oh yay! Another female participant.
She can be useful. That's.
Hey, the horses are all female. The owl is female.
I know, what's up
it's
with
just
that shit?
you, dude. It's just
This is
you.
me.
There
I'm
is
Mr.
but
Bradsmith.
one dingle that dangles in this party.
Save that. One dingle that dangles.
Dingling dangler. All right.
Yeah, I need a feather prop for when he gets eaten. That'll work. I'm just gonna bust open a pillow when that happens.
There you go.
There we go.
So yeah, I'm reading the book. That's what I'm spending my night doing.
Okay, perusing the book, make a intelligence-based check for language.
Oh,
It's
that's
written
not-
in common, but the guy is very erratic the way he writes. And it's
Hey.
actually a book that he... Okay,
Hey!
Hi.
so you can make... Basically, most of this seems to be the early ramblings of a person just recently starting to dabble in necromancy. Notes about where to find the freshest corpses, what corpses work best for which types of undead, why you don't need a fleshy corpse to make a skeleton, so on and so forth. So, honestly, nothing really that enlightening in this book, not for you anyway.
Okay.
So, it would, and the book is pretty much full. It started getting a bit more interesting towards the end. He started talking about unraveling a new arcane substance, and that if it had the potential that he believed it possibly had, it may lead to more powerful experiments. But that was about it. You'd almost think like there was probably a second book. There was more information to be found.
Oh! Well, we
Which
gotta go
was-
back, guys. There's another book.
Yeah, probably in the burnt church that you incinerated, possibly. But we don't know. Anyway, we're going to take our second quick break for this evening.